In your last assignment, you set some very specific objectives for your sustainable fashion campaign, and now we are going to conduct marketing research so that you can better understand your target audience. Throughout the semester, you will be developing two distinct campaigns about sustainable fashion. One is targeted at college students, and then the second one, the target audience here are successful professionals. This will help you understand that when the company segments the market and selects its target audiences, they will have to develop perhaps distinct product lines or distinct promotion strategies that will resonate with two different target audiences. So in assignment 2A, you are going to find profile 1 and profile 2, and these profiles give you an insight into very distinct behaviors, lifestyles, motivations of these two distinct target audiences. But now your goal will be to gather more comprehensive information about these two groups. In assignment 2A, you will try to better understand your target audience and their consumer behavior in general. In assignment 2B, we will delve deeper into their behaviors as they relate to sustainable fashion and clothing purchases. So we are going from more broader view to very specific view that's related to your social campaign. It is important that you put in the time and effort into completing these two assignments, because they are going to form a foundation for when you work on the remaining assignments, because whatever you learn about your target audience now will guide all your decisions about the creative strategy, about the media mix strategy, about media scheduling, about your budget. So it is very important that you gather a lot of information about your target audience. So in assignment 2A, first we are trying to explore some key motivations, fears and values of each target audience, because that helps us understand their behaviors and their decision-making processes. Then we explore their daily routines, hobbies, interests, favorite TV shows, how they spend their free time, so that we can better understand their lifestyle and preferences. This will also be helpful for you when you are completing assignment 3A on media scheduling. And next, we try to understand their online and offline behavior, what kind of media they engage with, what kind of influencers or celebrities they follow, what kind of information sources they trust, because that will determine where we want to be present with our advertising. If we are putting our ads on TikTok, but our target audience is not present there, we are just wasting money. And this information will be very helpful for you when you are working on developing the media mix in assignment 4. Next, you are going to explore some persuasion strategies that worked to persuade these two target audiences in the past. So you want to look at some examples of successful campaigns that have resonated with your target audience in the past. This will help you identify potential effective strategies and tactics for your campaign when you are developing the creative strategy in assignment 6. So that's the end of the assignment 2. We are basically trying to understand the behavior of our customers, their media use, so that then we can make better choices for our own social campaign. Then moving on to assignment 2B, as I said, we are dialing into on factors that influence their clothing purchases and sustainable fashion choices. So first we look at what influences their clothing purchases. What are their motives for buying clothing? Are there some personal factors like demographics, life stage, lifestyle, personality? Perhaps there are psychological factors that play a role, like motivations, attitudes towards fashion. There might be situational factors such as involvement level, social influences. There could be social factors such as culture, reference groups, family influence. And all these factors are discussed in Module 2, so make sure that you read about them before starting to work on this assignment. Once you gather this information, this will really provide you with insights into their clothing purchasing and decision-making process, and this will help guide your creative strategy in assignment 6. Then we want to also better understand their like main arguments, concerns, or anxieties that might deter them from buying fast fashion or sustainable fashion. And this again will help you in crafting persuasive messaging that will resonate with these two groups in assignment 6. And lastly, you will want to think about the stages of the consumer decision-making process where your campaign can target your target audiences. So once again, those stages are need problem recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase behavior and post-purchase behavior. This will help you make decisions also about media scheduling in assignment 3A. So overall, these two assignments aim to equip you with the necessary knowledge and insights so that you can develop targeted campaigns that will effectively resonate with your target audiences. When you understand their behaviors, preferences, and motivations, you can create impactful ads, impactful campaigns that will really create and drive a meaningful change in their consumer behavior. So remember that what you're doing right now is important because this provides the foundation for all the remaining assignments, and doing this part right will make your work so much easier for future assignments because you will be basically building on the knowledge that you're gaining about your target audiences now.